Okay, so we've had a little break. As has another cup of coffee. There is so much to unpack. It's not going to be a quick process. But I would say not to focus on one area of improvement only. Just allow the shake-up, the mix-up of it to come in. So one day you'll be learning the lesson regarding detachment. The next day you could be learning the lesson regarding jealousy. And the next day you could be learning the lesson about self-soothing. Okay. We're going to look at the present energy. So I've already got the cards. We've already had a look at the past energy. I've gone and got some more cards. The Divine Feminine energy is vitally important in this time and space to share what she knows. So we have the Divine Feminine's deck here. Let's pull a card from there first. I know the Mother Mary really would like to speak. I'm not sure if that's regarding the present. It is, okay. And Rumi wants to speak about the past. Oh. Okay. I was going to use Rumi for the future. I can. But it will speak about the past. So moving into your future is going to help you heal your past. Okay, the Divine Feminine, her current energy is Saraswati. Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly. Sounds like I want to say a heffalump. Oh, I love heffalump. Heffalump. Okay. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. So the goddess of self-knowledge. Let me read about Saraswati. Have a look at her card. And I'll find out whereabouts she is. Oh, why each card meets you eye to eye. This oracle is about the divine and the human, as I believe we are all meant to be both, but we've forgotten. A human being is as significant and as worthy of reverence as an angel or a goddess. Our purpose is the same, to give and receive love, to lend our light in the effort of expanding the amount of love we can embody. Many of us have believed that there's a celestial hierarchy to all things. That power and importance start at the top with the divine, and then below are the angels, and then below them are the humans, and then among us are severe divisions between sex and race and gender and religion. And then come the animals and all the beautiful created things that exist in this world. It's important to recognise that there isn't a hierarchy in the spiritual world. Existence cannot be ranked on a vertical line or stacked in order of importance. Existence is a continuum that resides on a horizontal axis where each being is as significant as the next. Love is the force that renders us all equal. The power and importance of the universe exist right here within each of us, just waiting to be remembered. You will meet each of these holy ladies eye to eye, so they can remind you of your own light. I want you to experience darshan, a form of seeing and being seen by the divine, with each card. I want this oracle to be a sacred mirror, so you can't forget just how much divine love you have come from. Let's read. It says, why I won't tell you how to use this oracle. The oracle will know how to use itself. Let's find out where Saraswati is. Page number 80. Saraswati represents the self-knowledge of who we are, so that nothing impedes the flow of creativity from the soul. Her name is a fusion of the Sanskrit word for essence and oneself. Saraswati's name translates then as the one who leads to the essence of self-knowledge. She is a part of the Hindu goddess Trinity, the Tridevi, together with Parvati and Lakshmi. All three goddesses help the trinity of Hindu gods, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, to create, maintain and regenerate the universe. The earliest mention of Saraswati is in the Rig Veda, a collection of ancient sacred texts. That's interesting, seeing as this is about tapping into the Akashic records, where it is all recorded. The earliest mention of Saraswati is in the Rig Veda, a collection of ancient sacred texts that date back to 1500 BCE. She is sometimes referred to as the mother of the Vedas and is understood to be the personification of knowledge. Students appeal to her for assistance on exams, and writers and artists pray to her to remove all the obstacles that keep them from being a clear conduit for the creativity that wants to come through them. She is considered to be a river goddess or a feminine deity with healing, flowing waters. She is venerated as the goddess of music, the arts and learning because of this association with waters that heal and purify. Her iconography often associates her with a white lotus, symbolising the purity of wisdom her energy brings. So I've actually put classical music on in the background. Can you hear it? It's a piano. When your soul selects her card, when we are aligned with the essence of who we are, then what needs to be communicated through us, whether with words or music or artwork, can flow. When our creativity feels blocked or stagnant, it isn't because the waters have dried up. We might fear this, but the truth is that self-awareness is the key to unlocking our creative flow. When we take the time to return to the essence of who we really are and nurture that essence, we realign again with the river of expression. It's like I have a piece of biscuit, I feel, stuck in the side of my mouth. I had a break. I had a biscuit break. Would you like a biscuit? You've got oaty ones, fake hobnobs. but just as delicious. And then we have ginger snaps. I was going to say, which makes them all taste like ginger. I didn't hear what the song was. It was a sign of sunny days. Cheers. Generation X is very important during this time. So if you were born between 1965 and 1980, was it yesterday? I saw 2 gigantic X's in the sky. Well, I saw more of them, but there was 2 X's that were joining. And for some reason this morning I found myself researching Generation X. Characteristics and why you are important. Your positioning in time and space. My daughter's had her hair cut, and it's, well, you can see it if you like. How does she describe it? Let me just show you. It's very shaggy and short at the top. I love it. I love it too. Very back in the day look. 80s maybe. Scooby-Doo. I'm taken to Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got so much to do now. Fucking around with Scrappy-Doo. I'm Scrappy-Doo. Playful. When we take the time to return to the essence of who we really are and nurture that essence, we realign again with the river of expression that the soul generates. Saraswati is the reminder that anything we create that purifies us in the process of making it is a blessing. Our art should be judged. Our art should be judged not on popularity, but on its power to transform us. Saraswati is a call to return to the essence of our true self. The energy of her card is a charge for more self-knowledge, more awareness of our own unique soul and what our needs are in this moment. She leads us back into that finely attuned space where we can express with ease and grace what the soul desires most to share. And that energy feels like a river moving through us. It heals, it liberates, and it inspires others to return to their own essence as well. Soul voice meditation. What is one word to describe the essence of my true self? What is one word to describe the essence of my true self? And the intention, the essence of who I am, flows effortlessly into everything I create. What is one word that describes the essence of my true self? Love. Pop to mind, pop to the forefront. Let's have a look at this. Oh my goodness gracious me. Okay, so I've just had an energy, it's gone through this ear, it's muted this ear, and now it's out of this ear. So I'm just waiting for it to actually block. I'm waiting for it to block. Okay, yeah, that's interesting because it didn't go but it evened out. That was a frequency that come in. What was that about? So it didn't clear, it come in, and then, but it felt like as it was emitting this frequency, this adjusted. So it's like I wasn't, oh, okay. I'm feeling a bit breathless now, my heart's hippity-hoppity, clippity-cloppity, hippity-hoppity, heffalump. Present moment, what's going on? I've picked up Scrappy-Doo, okay, a heffalump, these are all little ones. Mischievous, playful little ones want to have fun. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we're monkeying around. We're too busy singing to put anybody down. We're just trying to be friendly. Divine Feminine's energy. We're just trying to be friendly. Okay, 3 of Cups. The energy of celebrating. The current energy is the energy of celebrating. I have to say what first comes to my mind, a third party situation, because this card is representative of that as well. But it changed, the frequency changed, and in came this new energy of celebration. Just like that comes rushing in. No more third party situation. This is now about a celebration. Okay, so nothing's going to get in the way in love's way. Hear the sirens? You've got the 2 of Cups here, which I feel are protected, and this cup here, this third energy, is ta-da, being moved out of the picture. Oh, the Hermit. I want to say bless him. This is a relief. It will take some adjustment, but he's worn out. So the divine has stepped in. Did you hear the sirens outside? Okay. It's like he's got no interest in. It's not that he doesn't, like I said, the energy, I'm waiting for the energy to block. He's waiting, like, it's not that he doesn't have a backbone. He does have a backbone now, so the walking stick is too short. He doesn't need the walking stick anymore. Okay. Current energy, no longer needing support now that he's got a backbone. He's got backing, strength. Now this is the Hermit. He's very intelligent. He has a lot that's hidden inside him as well, and it just needs coaxing out. But he needs a gentle touch, a softer, a soft but stern approach. Good luck getting that balance. Okay. So, but he's hopeful. He's hopeful to be. He's hopeful to be misunderstood, because a lot's changed, and a lot of the misunderstandings were misunderstandings. So he's wanting these misunderstandings to be understood. He's not wanting to be understood, he's wanting his misunderstandings to be understood. Why did he do what he done? As a fly in the road, flying around. Waves of prosperity, new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Oh. Whatever happened in the past had to happen, because it's opened up this stream of income. That will do nicely. Oh my goodness. That will do nicely, pig. That will do nicely. I'm feeling like someone's really being judged on their weight. You've got a heffalump. Elephant, heffalump. Okay, baby. Purple. Important. It's purple. Suggests that you're an indigo child. Gen X. independence, known as the latchkey kids, because it was a time when both parents would be at work and the children would take care of themselves, that generation, and before computers, but were there when technology advanced. Should we have a look at this new abundance and exciting opportunities that have just washed over you? Look at all the stars. This was the call that was heard, because this masculine, he looks tired, okay? He needs assistance. He's got his lantern and he's in the dark. There's all these stars around him. Okay. He's tired. He knows that the feminine knows that feeling, and she's picking up on that feeling because she has a conch. That I feel like someone could have been or needs to be hit on the head with a conch on the head, or you know when you get stung. I hope not, but it's like the frying pan was hot. You had to get out of the kitchen. Time to go. Too many cooks. Spoiled the broth. Wasn't a great blend. He's definitely been criticised a lot. So, he deserves some luck. Right now, the call's been heard. Relief has been sent. This is like a big relief. Let's have a look at waves of prosperity, and then we'll go to the Mother Mary. Let's have some coffee first. What's your thoughts is the card before. Cheers. New waves of abundance are sweeping over you right now. Observe any ideas that enter your mind at this time, as they may be seeds of a profitable new venture. Also notice any out of date, that's interesting. That's relevant, because rather than having set a date, it's just spontaneous. So also notice any out of the blue phone calls. This could also be this masculine feeling so down and out and blue that he picks up the phone and calls you. Also notice any out of the blue phone calls or chance meetings with people who could help you. This card also means that you're on a success streak. This is an excellent time to begin new ventures. Of course, follow your inner guidance and do appropriate research. You'll see that doors open easily for you, and that you're filled with extra confidence and enthusiasm. Practice being a grateful recipient of great. Practice being a grateful recipient of good. Know that there's an ocean of abundance with no danger that it will dry up. Okay. You'll see that doors open easily for you. That's because you can see that the feminine, that doors open easily for her. This masculine needs help and assistance. He needs the divine feminine's guidance, reassurance, backing. What's next is coming through. Let's go to the Mother Mary and see what she has to say about the present situation. She's there to comfort the masculine. He's in the hermit energy. He's in hermitage. But so is the feminine. Telepathy. Okay? Receiving the answers. Understanding that this word lucrative just will not leave the mind. It's a lucrative opportunity. Self-knowledge. The goddess of self-knowledge, the essence of who I am, flows effortlessly into everything I create. He wants the same. you are of the same. So let's have a look and see what the Mother Mary wants to say. I feel like I've got a lump in my throat. All the cards are heavy. You may be picking up on like tasting sensations, so the taste of fear. I get a certain taste come up in my mouth if I know that there's fear behind the story. That hasn't happened here, but I was taken to what I said about the ginger nuts and like kind of contaminating the flavour. Everything just tastes of ginger. So what does that mean? I'm taken to like a sly fox. If I was taken to the colour ginger, Our Lady of Blessings Bestowed, I saw, when I done the past reading, I think it was, and I flicked through and it said blessed change. So we have card number 26, Our Lady of Blessing Bestowed. I'm wiggling my legs under my chair like an excited little kid. Swinging my legs. 26. I am offering you a spiritual gift now, the gift of a heavenly blessing. So you have waves of prosperity. It's like she's waving. This blessing may come through a person, place or thing, or spring forth from within your own heart, unfolding like a blooming rose. I ask that you trust me, because in receiving this blessing, things will change. The changes are a shedding of that which would hold you back from fully receiving my blessing. I said at the beginning, there is a lot to unpack. There's a lot to get through. But if you just take it one day at a time, or 1 hour at a time, which I sometimes like to take life, hourly. The changes are a shedding of that which would hold you back from fully receiving my blessing. My blessing asks you to have trust and courage as I help you leap into your divine fulfillment more swiftly than you could do on your own. A blessing sounds like a marvellous happening, and it is. However, we can forget that divine energy, which is concentrated like spiritual vitamins, will cause healing, and this may move circumstances and situations along, often at a rapid pace. A blessing is like a divine volcanic eruption from within our heart. It can start with a rumble, but when the time is right, we are ignited and cannot be held back from an explosion of divine love that might change everything. My inner ear's been tickled. It can start with a rumble, but when the time is right, we are ignited and cannot be held back from an explosion of divine love that might change everything that is in the way of our next heavenly steps upon the earth. Okay, so we felt this energy. I felt this energy. Okay, you may have felt this energy as well. I'm just speaking for me, myself, and I. Of that cup being moved out of the way, so that the Two of Cups is protected here. But when the time is right, we are ignited and cannot be held back from an explosion of divine love that might change everything that is in the way of our next heavenly steps upon the earth. Rest assured that a blessing from the Holy Mother is only given when we can handle it. Though you can also expect that there will be times as the blessing begins its work, when you may wonder if you are really up to what you feel is being asked of you. You may doubt yourself at times, questioning if you can really handle what is happening in your life without falling apart completely. You will succeed through the Holy Mother's grace, of course, but sometimes you might wonder if you aren't just cracking up inside to be broken apart, never to be repaired. This is a sign that we are really growing, and especially outgrowing a past that is too small for our soul's future. With all this challenge, we might ask ourselves if we really want a blessing at all. However, a blessing is an absolutely priceless treasure. It clears karmic debris that would keep us stuck, perhaps for a long time, or even lifetimes. A blessing not only rips off a band-aid, but is a zap of healing energy that may feel uncomfortable for a relatively short time, but is essential, but is essentially just the workings of life force restoring a wound to wellness. Straight through the ear. As we heal spiritually, you will get used to it. It will become the norm. As we heal spiritually, our wants and needs can change, sometimes quite dramatically. We might outgrow some relationships or life situations as this happens. Other relationships or life situations will be able to bear the change and come with us. Either way, a blessing speeds up and intensifies this process and helps us accomplish in a short time what may have taken much more effort over a longer period. It is a helping hand up to our next level of awareness and embodied consciousness by the divine. Although given freely, the grace of the blessing is that it happens when the time is right, not a moment too soon or too late. This oracle is coming to you because the time is right for you, and this blessing is being offered to you now, whether you understand its ultimate purpose or not. And I'm hoping that when I do the future reading from the Akashic records, you'll want to hear. Okay, you'll be ready to hear it. So, although given freely, the grace of this blessing is that it happens when the time is right, not a moment too soon or too late. This oracle is coming to you because the time is right for you, and this blessing is being offered to you now, whether you understand its ultimate purpose or not. We don't have to know that a blessing is happening for it to work its magic, though of course it can be nice to know that the divine is taking over if suddenly things go awry before they fall into place in a new way. I don't know how you pronounce that word. A-W-R-Y. Awry. Awry. Turn the page. Our role is to be honest and present with our feelings and let the chips fall where they will, so to speak. You are given permission for the divine to take over your life direction for a moment. Did you hear that? Beep, beep. When I said you are given permission for the divine to take over your life direction for a moment, trusting in the greater wisdom and perspective of the Holy Mother and her unconditional love for you and her passionate desire for your spiritual liberation. With the onset of this blessing, you might have a subtle reorientation, or you might suddenly feel like you are heading in a very different direction. Either way is perfect for you. Trust. All will be well, and soon the chaos of change will be replaced with great joy, gratitude, and even deeper loving trust in the tender genius of the Divine Mother's grace. That sounds good. And soon the chaos of change will be replaced with great joy, gratitude, and even deeper trust in the tender genius of the Divine Mother's grace. I feel drawn to check what my daughter has messaged. Okay. I've got M's Prezzies. It's Emily's birthday on Wednesday. She's going to be 22. My baby. I've got M's Prezzies, but if I find the pop figure she wants, do you want me to get it for you? What was the answer I gave? For once in her life, Emily has said she doesn't want anything for her birthday. So she's been given suggestions. Before we go into the future energy, well, before we wrap this reading up and give the energy time to a reorientation, you hear the classical music. Let's pull a card from the Steampunk Lenormand deck. I'm so drawn to the Heal Yourself reading cards. Okay. It's just the timeless, classic film. Classical. Present energy, please. I've got the card, thank you. Rejection, card number 13. Now, I'm drawn to the time. 13, and I think that might say 3 o'clock. It could say midnight. I was taken to 3 o'clock. 13 is the number of death, transformation. There's this chord, there's this masculine in the background. You can see like not even half of his face, but there's this like energetic chord. It's taken me to the feeling. Oh, okay. So the fear of rejection, you both could be fearing. I don't feel the divine feminine is fearing rejection. It's an energy that she has became acquainted with, rejection, and understanding that rejection is a form of protection. So if you're rejected, the time's not right. It's not right. The energy's not right. You're being protected. So card number 13. But that's about transforming this energy here. Let's read about rejection. Is this the lesson of the day? 13. I've got such an itchy nose. I feel like I've got a hair up my nose. It's moved from my ear to my nose. Okay. Are you hearing things, smelling things? Myself and Emily saw a strange experience. I think it was, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but we were sitting in the living room and I noticed the blind come out from the windowsill, and I thought a pussycat was on the windowsill and was coming out. So I watched it, but no, nothing there. It's at night time, the windows closed, no breeze. And out of the corner of my eye, I could see Emily sitting on the other sofa. And I looked at her, I said, "Did you see that?" And she's staring at it, and she's like, "I saw that." Use rejection to grow, expand and build yourself. Feeling rejected can disconnect you from your heart and soul and immobilize you. Rather than buying into rejection, focus on how you can grow, learn and improve from your experiences. So this is the energy of Saraswati coming in. Self-knowledge. So rather than buying into rejection, focus on how you can grow, learn and improve from your experiences. If you are a writer and you sent your articles or a book to a publisher and they have rejected it, then try to hone your writing skills and then send your work out to several other publishers. Use that rejection as a motivating force to succeed. If a person that you have feelings for or felt a deep love towards has rejected you, then work on healing your heart and recognising that there is someone out there who is more suited to you. Many people use rejection as an excuse to close down, become suspicious, guarded and give up. Then they hurt and reject others. They hide behind rejection and never give themselves an opportunity to take a leap of faith and find their life calling and heal. By picking this card, you are being urged to hold yourself in a higher regard. Keep your heart open and trust that you have learnt from your experiences and will not, and will not be making the same mistakes again. Action. Take a pen and paper. On one side of the paper, write down what you are afraid of, especially in terms of being rejected. On the other side, record how you can use rejection to succeed. Then take action with confidence that rejection can be your friend. Let's finish this reading off with a message from the steampunk Lenormand. Cheers to rejection being our friend. Who would have thought? And we have the lady. Card number 29. Okay, trumpets. But they could be trombones. 29. Woman, neutral. The querent, if female, any female associate, friend or family member, female influence, wife, lover or romantic interest. It's all about you, girl. Female influence. Instead of being under the influence of alcohol, you're under the influence of love, divine love. Exciting? Very much so. I will talk to you guys soon when we're going to delve into what the future holds. Bye for now.